Hello, welcome to Barbara's Stamp Pad for Scrapbook Saturday. Today we're going to be doing project 3 of the Our Baby Scrapbooking series project. So, welcome. Thank you for joining me, whether you're watching the premiere, because this is a pre recorded video. Let me just put this up here too for just a minute. Yep, this demonstration is pre recorded. I set it as a premiere, so it looks like I'm live, but I'm really not live. But welcome. Thank you for joining me. Make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel so that you know when I go live or I upload a video. Like I said, this is project 3 of the Our Baby scrapbooking series, and the paper, let me hide that we are using is the Our Baby paper collection by Echo Park. So this is what I've been using so far with all of the scrapbooks layouts that I've done, as well as the baby album that I did a couple of weeks ago. So if you like this paper and you want to do a baby album, go back a couple of weeks. There's a video I did with the folio project, with a folio album by Photoplay. So you can go check that out. So you can get an idea of what you can do as far as baby albums, little folio albums. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me take that off. There is going to be one more video after this. Project 4 will wrap up this particular series, and then we will just end up getting started with a whole new series of something else. So I got all my pieces. I'm going to scoot those off to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and get started by matting all of my little photo mats here so we can get those ready to add on. I hope you all are doing fine wherever you're at. I was waiting for Best Buy to come and pick up the original washer and dryer that got delivered. If y'all watch me regularly, I mentioned last week that I was waiting on a new washer and dryer to be delivered, and then yeah, there's a story behind that. There's always a story behind that. By the way, all of the measurements for this particular layout, so if you like this layout, all the measurements are going to be on in the event description. So make sure you check out the event description. I'm just going to loosely lay these down because I need to be able to lay them out. So if you like this layout, then just make sure you visit the event description. Actually, this goes this way. Hold on. I'm having a hard time picking up stuff. Let's do this. That one is going to go there. Trying to make sure I got my bases laid out here. It is this side. I was trying to feel the side that I cut. And then this one is the plaid. Okay, so we get all those laid out. I got to slide some things over here on this side. So I want to make sure that, let me see if I can center that. All right, we're going to start up here in this top right-hand corner. Let's do that. All right, so while I'm laying all these down, I'm going to tell you my washer dryer story, okay? So I went online. Let me make sure that's straight. It looks straight enough. Y'all know I eyeball things. So I'm using my lines on my mat here to help get those straight. Anyway. So I got online, ordered my new washer and dryer. It was a Maytag, and they delivered it. Right? They delivered it. As soon as they delivered it, I was standing in the laundry room, and Chris and I were, admiring a new washer and dryer. And then I went to go start to operate it, like turn the dials and open and open a dryer door, the whole 9 yards, kicking it, kicking the tires basically, right? Because I had not seen this other than online. And it was a great deal. I had a rebate, da 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 da. Well, it was an e-gift card, basically. It wasn't a rebate. So I was like, yes, we're going to get, $50 back on the dryer and $75 back on the washer via a gift card. All right, well, the moment I started trying to fool with the dials, yeah, it just wasn't happening. For those of you that might be watching that are new to watching me, I have an autoimmune disease, and part of that affects my hands, and that's why it looks like they're very arthritic, which they are arthritic, but at the same time, I'm not going to zoom in too close, but I know you can probably see something happening with these fingers right here. There's an ulcer that's been on the bottom of this finger since pretty much the beginning of this year, and it is finally starting to dry up with a new medication, but I have bad circulation in my hands. So my skin is very sensitive, the whole 9 yards. The dials on the washer and the dryer they had ridges to them, heavy ridges to them. And so the moment I went to try to operate them, it was really hurting my hands. I was like, whoa, that is way too rough, So I still stood there. Chris is standing next to me and he's like, I can already tell you're not happy. And I'm like, you're right. I'm not. I've made this huge mistake. I was trying to, solve a problem because our washer had pretty much stopped operating. The other one that we had, it was getting stuck between the wash cycle and the rinse cycle. And then it finally just got to a point where it just wasn't, it just wasn't working anymore. So I'm going to put these mats on some dimensional. So we're going to pop these up, and that one's going to go right there. And then I have a smaller one. I probably should have matted that one. I'm probably going to, well, no. I hate this. I've already put away all my cardstock. But anyway, let's go ahead and do these. And anyway, yeah. So the longer we stood there, the longer it was clear that those weren't going to work for me. Those were not going to work for me. And I immediately got with Best Buy, like chat support, told them the problem, and said basically, you know what? I'm just going to go up to the store. We have a store that's not too far from us. So I went to the store, the Best Buy location, and I had my invoice in hand from the one that had just gotten delivered, because the people online said that the delivery and the exchange are basically like, you could go to the store and do that and do the exchange at the store level. And I'm like, okay, so that's why I went to the store. Told the lady when I got there what happened. The lady tells me, y'all, oh my gosh, keep this in mind if you ever have to deal with something like this. The lady tells me that she can't do a exchange right then and there because my all of my transactions for what I bought, they're still pending. The delivery is still showing pending, even though it got delivered. Like everything is pending about my situation, so they can't finalize anything. And why does that look crooked? It still looks crooked. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, so we're gonna put this right here. So my only option was to, I wanted this to be a little journaling mat. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. If you're replicating this and you want to put a little mat on this one just to give it a little color around the edge, I would do that. But I'm going to do a little journaling mat right here, something off to the side. I'm just going to attach that directly to that pattern paper right here. Super cute. Super cute. All right, now let me go ahead and put my all of my little, I got 3 little banner cuts that I did, and the rest is going to be stickers. We'll decorate this one with stickers. That does look straight. It kind of looks odd. Kind of looked odd to me. All right, so let's put these on, and we're going to slide these up underneath this little piece right here. And if they don't slide, then I'll just bump it up against the end and cut that off a little bit more. But anyway, so I can't do a return exchange because, you know, their systems currently aren't allowing it because my transaction is still pending. So I have to pull this up a little bit. So I tell the lady, well, I have to leave with a new washer and dryer. So basically what I had to do is I had to buy another washer and dryer. Yeah, I had to buy another washer and dryer. I don't know that that's going to fit because I already glued that one down, and I probably shouldn't have because I was talking at the same time, and I know that's not going to go that far. So let me cut some of that off. Let me cut it down. Use those lines there to do that. Okay, could probably slide that up underneath a little bit. So she helps me. I go take a look at the floor models that they have, and the one that I choose, get this, the one that I choose, the dryer is on back order until the middle of August. And I was like, no. I have to be able to know that something is coming because she had already told me that I'll have to call a different number tomorrow, the very next day, and set up the return delivery once their systems update, basically. All right, so I've got a sticker here. This was I'll get back to my story. This was a scrap sticker that I had left over from, I think, Project 2. And I'm just going to go ahead and use that because I'm really trying to use up all my little pieces that I have. And so it's a cute little scallop edge there with some flowers on it. And since I didn't use any flower stickers on here, I thought this would be perfect to go ahead and just put down here. And we're going to put it down here in the corner just to soften this little edge up right here. I'm going to try to put it to where you don't see. There we go. I know that kind of looks a little odd right there, but if I put it any higher, then you would see the edge of the pattern paper under there. So, and it's a great way to go ahead and use up that scrap. Okay. So now I'm just going to put on, I have all these little ephemera pieces and all of these little stickers, these cute stickers that come with the paper collection. And we're going to put those on. Okay. So I'm just going to decorate those as I finish my little story. And then we'll go on to the next layout. So I bought another. I'm going to put this right here just to cover up where those two pieces of pattern paper come together. I think that's a great spot for a sticker. Okay. And then, so I looked at all the floor models, tested the floor models out, and ended up being, there was a Samsung that was there. Now, the Samsung was a little bit on the larger side. And if you remember, I mentioned my son moved out about a month ago. So we don't have, there's only 3 of us living here. And, you know, between me, Chris, and Jacob, let me trim that off a little bit. You know, it's not a whole lot. Like, we don't do like large loads of laundry, basically. But it was almost my only option. So I just kind of went with it, you know. And that got delivered. What is today? Saturday? That got delivered Thursday. They delivered them Thursday. It was late at night. It was like literally almost 8 o'clock when they got delivered. But I was so glad to finally have a new washer and dryer here. And then the pickup actually was today, Saturday. They came this afternoon, and I was waiting for them to come and get the washer and dryer because the other ones that delivered, the replacement ones, they moved them here into my craft area room, like right when you walk into the house. So I was like, uh-oh, you know, it was one of those things where it's like, where do you put them? I didn't want to put them in the garage. And so I went ahead and had them just put them right here, right when we walk into our house, into my craft area. By the way, this is a little tag sticker, and I didn't want to, I looked in my ribbons and I wanted to put a little bitty bow on there. So I found a little white twine bow that I had made probably last week, I guess. And I was like, you know what? Let me use that. Let's use that. So we can use up, I'm just fixing it here because the loop was off a little bit. There we go. So now I have a nice little bow, and we're going to put a glue dot on the back of that, and we're going to put it right there in the middle of that hole, just so that we have a little bow hanging out there. All right, y'all, I have a different story for y'all, but that other story is going to be for tomorrow. And I'm going to leave those like that, kind of like it like that. So yeah, I'll have a different story tomorrow because something happened yesterday, and I want to share that with you guys. All right, I have 3 stickers left, and hopefully I left enough room. He was supposed to go there, and he was supposed to go there. Let's see. I hope I left enough room. We're going to find out. Let's put the big one on first. Maybe I should have put some smaller stickers in this area. Let me hold off on him. I might end up having to put a smaller sticker in there or just leave him off completely. But I definitely want to put this little fella on there. He is so cute. And you know what? I think right here I'm going to put just the little bow instead. I'm going to leave that elephant off so it doesn't look so busy on this side with a bunch of stickers. And I'll save him for another day. And make sure I got all my pieces, and I do, and that is page number 1. Yay. All right, so let me bring out my pieces for page number 2. Page number 2 is going to be pretty much almost the exact layout. I think I used a couple of different papers, but it's going to be the exact same layout, but it's going to have room for some larger photos. So I got all my pieces right here. Let me scoot all those off, and then let me mat my photos while I'm finish the rest of my little story. So yeah, the ones that I bought got picked up right before I started to pre-record this video for tonight. So I'm glad. The craft room is already a little on the junky side. Raise your hand if your craft room is a little on the junky side. The kittens were down here, and so they got into my trash. And it wasn't like messy trash, but it was like bags and papers and stuff like that. But they were having a grand old time, and I just let them play. That way I could be left alone to cut all of these pieces for this video. So they were having fun, but then I had to put them up when I got the notification that Best Buy was on their way. So right now, all of the cats are put up. Archie's in our laundry room. I'd let Loki go in our bedroom to hang out with Whitney. I gave the kittens, actually, I teased the kittens by taking them. I made some food for them, and they followed me upstairs. So that was a good, like a nice little treat to get them to go upstairs. I tricked them. I didn't tease them. I tricked them. So they didn't realize they were about to get fed. All right. And let's see. Where are we at with this one? We got, move these around. It needs to be the opposite of what I did. So we got that one there. That one needs to go there. This one's going to go here. And I'm going to fill up, instead of using pattern paper on this side, I'm going to use that mat. And then we're going to do something to help fill up this little area right here. Let me get all my pieces kind of laid out. And then I have another, I cut these vertically. I really like those rainbows. They give a lot of colors. Okay, I'm going to stick that one there. I'll put those on later, but that one goes there. That one goes there. And then the rest is going to be my stickers and little ephemera pieces. All right, so let's get this down. But before I get this down, let me bring one back so I can basically line up where I'm going to start with my second page. All right, so let's get this going. Start getting these pieces down. And we have successfully done several loads of laundry because we went about a week and a half without being able to do laundry. I was fine. I had plenty of bras and underwear and clothes, but Chris wasn't. He does. Let me move this so it's a little more straight. Well, I mean, he does, but he's like on a schedule, and he's so used to doing laundry literally once a week. And so when I'll just stand up a little bit. Yeah, that's way off, Barbara. You do this. Once I get this one set, the other ones are just going to kind of fall in place. And it doesn't have to be like exact, because if these are in albums, they're going to be separated, and that little bit of space in the spine of your album is going to help cover up basically any minor space difference. But yeah, Chris is on a schedule when it comes to doing his laundry, and he likes to do it on his days off. It's one of the things he does on his days off. And so that was totally throwing him off. And I felt bad for him, because, he's a guy. He's got a schedule. When things don't go according to scheduled, he starts to panic a little bit. And I'm like, it'll be fine. He would have been fine with the Maytag that we bought from the beginning, but I wasn't. And I needed to be fine with it as well, All right, so let me go ahead and put these down, and then I'll put this on top. That goes on top, actually. So yeah, we've successfully done some laundry. It is a very nice Samsung, very nice. But the only problem that I have, and y'all are gonna laugh. The only problem that I have with this is that it's too tall. This Samsung that I got, you know what I'm going to do on this one? I'm going to only put glue on one side. I know I keep bouncing around with my words here. I'm only going to put glue on one side so it'll be easier to slide those things down. Y'all, I got to buy a little step stool. This Samsung model was literally my second choice out of the ones that were available that I could operate okay. And it's tall. It's tall. Not only is it it's got good capacity to it, but it's tall. And I kid you not, right now, if y'all went into my laundry room, you would see a set of tongs. Y'all would see a set of tongs in my laundry room, because as I was pulling some laundry out of the washer last night, I realized that unless it was like right inside the washer, I couldn't get to it. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So I went to the kitchen and found an extra set of my Pampered Chef tongs, and I got the laundry out using tongs. Oh my gosh. So I had read that on one of the reviews of what I bought. Literally, I read that, somebody had mentioned, like, if you're a short person, which I'm only 5'2", that you're going to need a step stool. And there was even a picture of somebody that had, the step stool. Well, it wasn't them on the step stool, but it was a step stool right in front of the right in front of the washer. And so y'all, I shouldn't have laughed, because that's me. Now that's me. I'm the person with the step stool in front of the washer. So LOL, right? Oh my goodness. But yeah, I was able to get laundry out using tongs, but now I have to go, I'm going to go down to the dollar store and see if they have just a little inexpensive one. I just need literally one step up, and then I'm able to get to the clothes that are on the bottom. But it makes a lot of noises. And when I say that it makes a lot of noises, it has little show tunes when cycles are complete. It's really cool and funny. And Chris was down here and we were talking in my craft room. Did I put one in the middle there? No, I didn't. And a cycle went off. I don't know which one it was, but it was a little show tune that was playing. And he's looking around in the air like, what are those sounds? Where's that coming from? He thought maybe an alarm was going off. And I'm like, that's the new washer and dryer. And he was like, oh. And then he started doing a little dance when the show tune was going off. I said, we can adjust it where you don't have to hear those sounds, but he thought it was actually kind of cool. So he's just got to get used to it. But other than that, that was that's our new little washer and dryer story. I'm going to set these out kind of how, well, no, I didn't put glue on. There we go. Slide those kind of in place, and then I'll put them down. So I'll make sure I leave room for my stickers and my other pieces. We'll go ahead and do this little fella right here. Let's get him out of the way. This is one of those pre-printed pieces. And I didn't want to just put this flat down, so I wanted to mat this and pop it up. So I'm going to mat this on a piece of this green cardstock. Okay, and then I'm going to put this right here, but it's going to overlap this picture a little bit. So I only want to put a dimensional back here on this side. And if y'all notice, I'm using these square foam pieces. And so I think I've depleted the rest of my white dimensionals that I had. I had a lot of them. And so I had to bust open my packages of foam squares. I got big ones and small ones. Well, these are called regular, but they're the larger ones and the small ones. And so if you're interested in those, I got them from Tailored Expressions. And let me do my little commercial bit real quick. I got them from Tailored Expressions. And let me add this real quick. I'm going to show you a couple of the pictures. When I first originally bought these, here's one. You can get 308 pieces. These are the small ones that I just have up here. And they're only $3.39. And you can get them from Tailored Expressions. And in the event description, you're going to find a link to my referral link. So when you order with that link, not only do you get a coupon or some cash, then they also reward me with the same. So I appreciate it with you using those links. There's the regular ones that I showed you. You get 126 of them, and it was the same price. It was like $3.39. Tailored Expressions, I've gotten a lot of things off Tailored Expressions, and so make sure you go visit their website. They do have a lot of, they have a lot out on their website, a lot. I'm still browsing and trying to pick things that I want to buy, and I've bought a lot so far. I haven't showed you guys, but they have a lot of new product coming out all the time. Their product price point is very reasonable, as you can tell. And I know that we go through a lot of adhesives with what we do with, scrapbooking or card making. And we want to make sure that we are shopping smart, right? I know they have sales and things like that ongoing. So make sure you check out their website, bookmark it, and thank you for using my referral link. Nothing like getting something free. I'm going to put this right underneath that so it kind of ends. There we go. All right. Now we've got stickers. I've got these little pre-printed, let me see if I can bring this down a little bit more. I've got these little pre-printed pieces here. One says shine, grow. There's another one that says dream. We're going to put these down here and kind of help fill in this little spot, something a little different. And then I have these little stickers. I'll go ahead and put this one down so I know. Little, what are these called? The diaper pins. There you go. Little diaper pin stickers. Just to put something there. These are going to go directly down, but I like how they are already pre-printed, so you don't feel like you have to stamp, and then they have a little bit of that pre-printed coordinating with that paper. So we're going to slide that right underneath, literally just right underneath. And let me put this one on next so I can space these out. Okay, let's get that one underneath there, right here. And then we'll put grow right in the middle. Right there. Perfect. Okay, and then I have a little heart sticker that I want to use, and we're going to put him right here. And then this is an ephemera piece. Somebody loves you. We're going to put a regular foam square on the back. And this one is going to go right here. Yes, in between those. Okay. And then I have another ephemera piece. Let's put another foam square on the back of that one. And this one's going to go in between these pictures right here. Let's fill that up. And then I've got a little rubber ducky sticker. I'm going to put him right here. I have this arrow sticker. I'm going to put the arrow sticker right in here. We have this sticker that says baby love. Peel that off. And that one's going to go right over here. Fill that little area. And then I have another diaper pin. And that one is going to go right here at the bottom. Oops, that's a sticker on there. On that little piece of cardstock that's peeking out. You know what? Let me change that. Let me switch it to go in the other direction. Because that one's going that way. We're going to do that one that way. Yeah, and then the heart's going that way. So that kind of gives a little there. And then we have this little piece right here. This is a little flower sticker. And I hope I left enough room right in here. And we're going to push that out where it kind of comes out from behind that sticker. And there's something I forgot to do on page 1. And let me grab my, where did it go? My Le Pen. You don't hardly see anything. I'm not going to do that part. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. And then those are all my stickers. All right. That is page number 2. Let me bring this up a little bit. That way I can bring both pages back. You see my little mess over here off to the side. I think I left enough room. And let me bring back page 1. I was going to do the Le Pen and do the little stitching around the edges. But I didn't do that. I don't know why it looks so dark. And there's lines. Why are there lines? That's supposed to be lines. I think my light was too close to my my page here. All right, let's do that. All right, that is project number 3. I think you can see both pieces. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Project number 3 using the Our Baby paper collection that you can get from Echo Park. I'll show that again. There we go. I like this paper because of all the neutral colors, but Echo Park does offer a collection that's baby girl and baby boy. And then actually there's a couple of different ones with our baby girls and baby boys. So if you're looking for something more color specific, go check out echoparkpaper.com. I don't have any of that paper in my online store because I didn't buy any extras. But I will tell you that at the end of Project 4, if you're interested in these projects that I'm doing, I'm going to be doing a special drawing for anybody that is interested in Project 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you'll be getting 3 12 by 12 layouts and a single layout. And let me show you what I have done so far. I have them right here. Where's one? There is one. That was project. No, wait, hold on. Yeah, that's right. Let me make sure I have these all in the same. Yeah, that's project number 1. So this would be the first layout. It's a single layout that you get. And then last week I did layout number 2, which I think I can't remember what side. I have to go back and look at my picture. I don't remember what side was which side. It might have been this way. Who knows? But I think it looks great either way. Actually, I think it's this one. Sorry about the lines. That's really weird. Let's go away. Anyway, project 2. And then, of course, the one that I just did, project 3. So you'll get them already made, layouts. I'll make sure that they come. But basically, I'm going to do a drawing. So if anybody's interested, let me know in the comment section so that I can put your name in the drawing. I'll have to go back to last week's video because I can't remember how much I said. It was going to be plus shipping. I'll put it down in the comment. I'll have to go look it up real quick to see because I don't want to misquote myself from last week. But it'll be a special drawing. I felt like that was the fairest way to be able to offer that to someone that was interested. So you'll get in a drawing, and then basically whatever the wheel picks, but I don't pick it, the wheel picks it. That person will get the invoice for all of the projects, and then you have 24 hours to pay. Otherwise, I'll do another redraw for somebody else to get it. So, but good luck to everybody that's interested. Just comment down in the event description or the comments if you're watching the premiere or you're watching the replay. And then I'll be doing project 4, the final project, next week. So next July the 6th is when project 4 will premiere. And then the following week, whoever's names I've pulled, those will be interested. And we'll go from there. Okay, so we still have one more project to do. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the project. I'm just looking at this to make sure I got everything. Yeah, I did. Lots of areas for pictures. Got a little journaling mat here. But yeah, so I hope you like it. If you are if you're inside trying to stay cool like I am and you need something to do, I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And what are we going to be doing? Well, I'm going to upload this real quick while I'm telling you. We're going to be doing the July kit in the mail, the July class kit to go. And this is going to be featuring the Sunflower Summer paper collection by Carta Bella. This is going to be what we're going to be using for the month of July with the class kit to go, cards, a little project. And if I can squeeze in a scrapbook layout. I will squeeze that in, but it won't be till after July 6th when I finish project 4 of the Our Baby. So hopefully you can join me tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. But other than that, like I said, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel so you can get your notifications when I go live or I upload a video. But other than that, I will see you all tomorrow or in the next video. Bye, y'all.